Hi, saxophones. Today we are going to be going through your saxophone first notes. This is a page that's in your packet. So you can see the packet number right there is page number 8. And we're going to be learning your first 5 notes. We're going to start out here on line number 1 with the note name B. Now, I want you to notice that you have a diagram here that is a picture of the fingers, where you're going to place your fingers on your instrument. And then you also have kind of a shorthand over here where it says the note name B and then gives you a fingering. So let's look at this part first. So B is fingered with the first finger only. So that's this key right here. Sorry, get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So that's this key here. And the rest of your fingers on all the rest of your fingers, both the upper and the lower, are just going to be hovering over the keys. Here's what B sounds like. My thumb is on the black pad on the back, so I'm not hitting any of these other things with the side of my hand or the tip of my thumb. I'm just hanging out right here on the black pad on the back. Here's what B is going to sound like. All right. So the next thing I want you to notice is this diagram here. So I've got my first finger here. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm pressing down first finger. And this is a picture then of what's going on right there with the first finger down. You see the black dot at the top, so that indicates that the first finger is down, and all the other things are just open circles. So we're not going to push any other fingers down. All right, so we are going to play these as big, fat, hairy whole notes. And the way you can do this is what we call I play, you play. So I'm going to play the first note, and then you are going to play the first note, and then I'm going to play that note again, because all 3 of these notes are going to be B's with a whole rest in between. All right, so make sure that your neck strap is adjusted correctly and that your embouchure is correct. Here we go, my turn. So that is B. On the second line, it says A1-2. In this particular book that we are using, the dash, the through sign, 1 through 2, means that you're going to you're going to push down all of the keys between those 2 numbers. So in this case, it's going to be your first finger and your second finger. You can see what I'm doing. First and second finger. And then nothing else is pressed. So this is the note A. It is the second space of the staff. And you'll notice that our fingering diagram here shows 2 circles for the first and the second finger being depressed. All right, here we go. Let's do this line. Playing A. I play, you play. Third note on this page is G, and it is 1 through 3. So this means we're going to push down the first, the second, and the third finger. So you'll notice that I have 2 pearls here where there is nothing, 1, 2, 3, and then nothing on the bottom hand. Here's G. Right, your fourth note is F. F is 1 through 4, or first, second, third, and fourth finger. So you see 1, 2, 3 on the top hand, and then the fourth finger is going to be your index finger on the bottom. So this one right here, we're not going to use these two. They're just going to hover. Pinkies are touching metal down here, but not pushing anything. So this is, we're still thumb on the black pad on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Would you finger F with me? Here's what it sounds like. All right, and that's first space F. The next one on the page is your E. We'll scroll up here a little bit, and here is E. It is 1 through 5. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5 on the bottom. So we have 2 fingers on the bottom hand. Everything else is touching either the pads or is touching the pearls or touching metal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's E. All right, so there's your first 5 notes. I want you to go back and do this video again and again. Practice this daily. And the next video is going to cover the next lines on this page. So, but before you go on to the next lines, you need to make sure that you are comfortable with your first 5 notes, and then we'll start to use them and mix them up a bit and play them in succession. So good luck practicing this at home, and thanks for joining us today.